It's your girl Naja here, and I am back with another video, and this video is going to be a story time video. And I know you guys love my story times. I have not done a story time since last week. I think this is gonna be my only story time for this week. I'm not really sure yet, we'll see. But yeah, this is a story time about where this man tried to steal my dog. Like, sir, what are we doing, sir? I don't know. I know, look, if you guys know me, you know I'm pretty drama out, so this might just be drama out on my part. But this man was trying to take my dog. So if you guys like storytime videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. We post Wednesday through Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys are enjoying this new premiere feature that YouTube is doing now, where we can all see the video for the first time together. That's why I have a schedule, so 2 p.m. Eastern time, click on this video or whatever video is coming up that you see, or just go on my page and wait for a video to pop up and you'll be able to see the video first. I'm pretty sure you only get one ad when you watch it with the premiere and not wait. So yeah, just letting you guys know. And sorry if you guys see any light on my hair. The sun is setting and it got done raining, so the blinds are like, yeah, it's on my hair. Anyway, so this happened the day I got my dog. Okay, this happened the day I got the Doge. All right, my Doge. So I have been talking about getting a dog for a year now. I wanted a dog back when I worked at Ratchet Corp, but I just knew that if I were to get a puppy, I would need to have more time to take care of said puppy. Like, I was working a 9 to 5 basically, and I knew I didn't want my puppy in a cage all day. So I just knew it would be more responsible for me to wait. So I waited. I thought I was gonna get a puppy last year because I was finally working from home and doing YouTube full time, but I still didn't do it because I felt like my apartment was still a little too small to have a puppy. So when I moved into this new place, I was like, okay, I have room. There's a huge dog park the size of a damn tennis court in this neighborhood. You know, they're real bougie in this neighborhood. They DNA test your dog, so if your dog shits, you're gonna get a fine. So you have to pick up your shit. Like, it's clean. I feel okay with having a dog here. Tons of room. I have a huge lanai. I don't have a patio, bitch. I have a lanai. If I wanted to, I could turn it into a guest bedroom, but I just think it's kind of gross, even though it's kind of cool because it's like screened windows and stuff, and you have a door to a bathroom and you have a door to the kitchen. It's still kind of weird to me because, like, I live in Florida, bugs, ew. So like, I knew that I could have like a little play area for the dog out there and puppy train the dog out there and stuff. So I was like, okay, now is the time. So I was researching what kind of dog I wanted. I just wanted a dog that was very loyal. I didn't want like a Chihuahua Yorkie compact dog, but I wanted like a medium-sized dog, you know. And I was talking to Daniel about what kind of dog we should get, and we came down to a Shiba Inu. I think it was between a Shiba and, I don't even know. Like, it was just more so like whatever is there, but if there is a Shiba there, then we're gonna get the Shiba. So I was looking online. I was looking everywhere for a Shiba. There were some Shibas in Orlando, and then there was only one in Jacksonville, but it was so hard to find that one in Jacksonville. Like, there were no Shibas in Jacksonville. Ironically, in Florida, everybody here has a fucking husky. I don't know what it is, and I feel so bad for these huskies because their tongues be flapping out. They're hot as shit. All this fur, like, I feel so bad for these huskies in Florida, but everywhere you turn, somebody has a damn husky. So that's a really popular dog here. It's no problem finding a pit bull and a husky in Jacksonville. But Shibas are really hard to find. And I knew I didn't want to go to a breeder to get it because, I don't know, I just didn't want to go that route. So I did find somebody who was, well, a pet store that had a Shiba who was like a runt of the litter, and all of her other siblings people had bought and nobody wanted her, and I felt bad, and I was like, you know what, let's just go and look at her at least. Like, if she's not the fit for us, she's not the fit for us. Like, we're not just going to get her just because she is the breed that we want, because there are other dogs in Orlando that we can drive to and see. So if we like her, we like her. If we don't, we don't, and we're not going to beat ourselves up about it if we don't end up liking this dog. So we drove all the way on Hodges by like the beach area, and it was a pet store, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, I adopted my cat from a pet store and my cat was completely fine, right? But what I didn't realize is, like, they kind of treat dogs and cats kind of differently in those type of environments, but I'll get to it later. Anyway, So we get into the store immediately. This happens to me everywhere, and I really don't even get like pressed about it anymore because I don't know, it's just not worth getting pressed about. But I walk in there, nobody's really paying me any attention as always, and I'm not trying to be like Miss Moneybucks or nothing, but it's just like I feel like it's really dumb because you never know who anybody is to just dismiss them because of the way they look or how old they may look. Because I know I look a solid 17, okay? I'm not dumb. Like, I know I look like I'm 17 years old, but it's just like, damn, you don't know what I'm in here for. You don't know who I am, okay? Like, and so they just ignored me. They just like glanced at me, and I'm just walking around the store. So on the wall of the pet store, there are little it's like a see-through wall, and it's a big box, and then it's split in two. So there's like an upstairs, downstairs, and there's just puppies. And I'm just looking at all these puppies, and I'm like, oh my god, look, it's a little French bulldog, because I'd always wanted a French bulldog. But then I like looked more into the breed and saw that for one, you have to get a C-section. The dog has to get a damn C-section. Their vagina is not even made to push those puppies out. So I felt fucking bad. And then they have respiratory issues and breathing problems and stuff, and their eyeballs might pop out, and I'm like, I can't go through that. No ma'am, no sir. So that ruined my French bulldog dreams that I had. So I saw a little Frenchie. I'm thinking it's cool. I saw a Pomsky for the first time. I did not know what a Pomsky was, but it made sense because it's basically a Pomeranian and a Husky mixed together. Another breed that doesn't really make sense because I'm pretty sure a Husky, just imagine that mating ritual. That shit would just look weird. See, that's what I don't get. I'm over here talking about dogs right now, so it's funny. My neighbor's dogs be barking up and down the fucking block, but my dog is so quiet. Like, that's another thing I really like about her breed, is they're very fucking quiet, except for when they're doing something you want them to do, and then they act stubborn and start screaming and shit. But she hasn't screamed in a very long time. She only screams when she gets hurt. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, I saw a Pomsky for the first time, and it was so damn cute, like so fucking cute. Like, and just to know that it was gonna stay that little size forever, I was like, oh my god, so fucking cute. But I just knew that they would shed a lot. I don't know what it was about that dog, but I was just like, I don't really care for the Pomsky. Plus it cost an arm and a fucking leg. You would think that I went to a goddamn breeder, how these people were trying to charge for these dogs. Like, what are we doing? So I keep going down. I see some corgis. I used to want a corgi too because I wanted a little cowboy bebop dog. Like, I used to want one of those like a lot. And finally we get down to the Shiba, and she was asleep. She was sound asleep at the time, super asleep. And I'm just looking at her and I'm like, oh my god, she's so cute. And finally one of the girls comes up to me and they're like,
hey, can we help you with something?
And I'm like, yeah, you know, how much is the Pomsky? Because I'm asking first so I can get like the price ranges. She told me that little dude was probably like $7,000. I'm like, that's a used car, like a little Pomsky. But now that I think about it, I've never seen anybody with the Pomsky except for that one Vine with the Pomsky.
Remy, sit. Speak.
Fuck!
Good boy.
And I was like, well, what about the Shiba? And then she told me the price of the Shiba. Now, it was over my budget of what I expected to spend for a Shiba. Oh my god, y'all are some bad dogs. Y'all hear this shit? They're so lucky I'm making a video about dogs, or I'd be annoyed. You guys are gonna hear the barking in the background. I'm sorry. I apologize. So the price of what I had expected to spend for a Shiba, because I had Googled online the normal prices that people would sell them for, what they wanted at the pet store was over my budget, but it made up for it because they were giving me a lot of things along with the dog. Like, I got a free kennel, I got with the divider in it, I got free food, I got free treats, I got free shampoo, I got free lotion, I got free like these little soapy washcloth things that you get them wet and it foams up and you like wash their paws and stuff. I got that for free. What else? I got some free toys. I got a whole bunch of free stuff from them. Oh, I got some free lotion because Shibas do have really sensitive skin and you do have to lotion them after you give them a bath. And it's not like normal human lotion, it's like an oil. So I did get a lot of stuff with the dog, so it did seem kind of worth it. And I also got some vet benefits within that package, so it was worth it in the end, spending more. But I just knew, like, damn, this is a little over my budget.
Well, hey, do you want to see the dog?
And I'm like, well, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Well, you guys over 18?
And me and Daniel just kind of looked at her like, I was like, yes, I'm over the age of 18.
May I see your ID?
Sis, I know I look like a child, but please stop trying me. Like, why would I come in here asking about your prices and your dog? Like, if you guys watch my videos, you know that's like my biggest pet peeve. Like, please do not judge me. Like, damn, like, give me a chance. I give her my ID, Daniel gives her his ID, and she looks at my ID, doesn't make a comment about Daniel's, but looks at mine talking about,
oh wow, you're 22.
oh wow, bitch. Like, what the fuck? She goes in the back and she gets the Sheba, aka Spody, because I did get her. But she brings the dog out, and we had to sit in like this little area, like a little, it reminds me of like a little barn. Like, you sit in a little area and then you like close the gate and then you're in there with the dog by yourself. We did not expect Spody to be as Spody as she was. So she handed us Spody, and no, she handed Daniel Spody, and Spody does a front flip out of Daniel's hand. So the first person in our household to touch this dog drops the dog. Dropped her. But she bounced the fuck right back like nothing happened. Like, she never left. Like, she bounced back, she was fine. She's playing with us, we have a toy in there, we're playing with her, and like, it was just really good energy. And like, I was just like, I really like this dog, like, I'm bonding with this dog, I fuck with this dog. Like, Daniel felt the same way. She was really cool. She kept trying to put on the sunglasses. Like, it was just a vibe. Like, it was working. And I really wanted a boy dog, but because the energy was just so right. And I'm not easily swindled with animals. Like, I'm really not. Like, I had a roommate, my first ever roommate found a cat that was like trying to, you know, be all up in our house, and she was like, can we keep it? No, the fuck, we cannot. Like, I'm not easily swindled with animals. So I did have a connection with Spody, and I was like, you know what? This is it. Like, this is it. This is who I want. So I told old girl, she was ignoring it. She was walking all over the place, just like not even paying any mind that I'm interested in this dog, or Daniel's interested in this dog. Like, she's just walking around talking to other people who, I don't know. So finally she comes back and she's like,
hey, so do you want to play with another dog?
I'm like, no, we actually want to take her.
Oh, okay, well, here's some paperwork. Let's go fill out your paperwork.
So I'm like, okay, fine. So she takes Spody and puts Spody in the back in the same fucking case she took her out of. And I'm like, okay, I'm serious about buying this dog. So she gets the paperwork, and I'm filling the paperwork out and stuff.
Oh, well, if you get approved, then we'll go clean her up for you.
And again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, okay? Like, I pay off my credit. Like, my credit is A1 for a 22-year-old, okay? Like, I know I'm gonna get approved for this dog, and how much she costs is like less, is like half of what I make in a month, I think, on YouTube. But I save up. I save a lot of money. I don't go anywhere. So I'm like, bro, I know I'm be able to afford this. So
if you know, qualify, then we'll get her cleaned up for you and get all your stuff together.
As I'm filling the stuff out, this other man comes in, older gentleman. And he goes up to the cage where Spody is at, and he's just looking at her, and he's like, Gucci, Gucci and stuff. And I know I'm not crazy, because me and Daniel were looking at him like, sir, what are you doing? Old girl comes back and she takes my paperwork. She's like,
yeah, you guys can just chill. I'll be right back. My boss is gonna look over it, and I'll let you know if you guys get approved.
so she takes the paperwork back, and the whole time dude is just like all up in the window like, Gucci, 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 Gucci. And I'm like, can you get the fuck away from my dog? Like, what are you doing? Like, and I'm looking at the store employees like, you see, I'm trying to get this dog. Like, why are you allowing him to bond with my dog? Like, I don't want him talking to her. And then there's a fat ass sign right there that says, hey, do not tap on the glass. And you're all Gucci, Gucci. Like, what are you doing? Sure enough, she comes back maybe like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know, you guys have been approved, so we're gonna go and clean her up. Here's just a little bit more paperwork you need to fill out, and you'll be all set once we get her cleaned up.
Before they took her to get cleaned up, He went to another person, another employee.
Hey, do you think it's cool if I can play with the Shiba?
And I'm thinking in my head like, sir, now there's not that many people in the store. I know good and damn well you just heard this lady say that that's my dog and that they're about to go clean her up to go home with me. Sir. So the store employee, I guess, didn't hear shit and was just like, oh yeah, for sure. She goes back there and like they were not taking good care of my dog whatsoever. Like they were not. Like when I tell you, when I brought my dog home, she was just eating constantly because she, well, you know, puppies will eat constantly, but I was monitoring her food. But like once I would give her some food to eat in the time span that she needed to eat, she would just eat it all. Like when they went to go get Spodie to play with this fucking stranger, she had pooped and she was trying to eat her own fucking poop because they didn't fucking feed her because they're not cool. She gets the dog and dude goes into a little barn area that we were in and he's playing with my dog and the whole time I'm just staring at him and like me and Daniel kind of like moved to the front so we can be closer by him so we could watch him with our dog. Like I'm like, bruh, you're not taking my dog, bruh. Like what's going on? So the lady who was just like, we're gonna get your dog washed up, she's in the back walking around like, where is the dog? So she comes back from like, because there's like a little back area behind the glass where the dogs were at. So she comes up and she just sees me and Daniel staring at this man like playing with our dog, and me and her make eye contact and I'm looking at her like sis, what's going on? What's Gucci? Like what's up right now? So she like power walks up to dude hanging out with Spodie and she's like,
Hi sir, I'm sorry, but this dog has been purchased.
Okay, well, can I just play with her for a little bit?
And me and Daniel are just trying to be so polite. Like we're trying to be so polite because we're already not trying to be that stereotype up in this fucking pet store. So I'm just trying to be patient, but I'm still looking at the employee like, ma'am, like you know I'm about to drop some cash on this dog. Like you better get this man away from my dog. Like that's not his dog, this is my dog. Like he can't have my dog. I don't want him touching my dog. Like what are you doing?
Well, actually, sir, like it's being purchased right now. Like I have to go clean her up and she has to go home.
Oh, that's way too bad because I was gonna get her, you know. I was looking at the Pomsky too, but I really like her face.
And I'm just like, sir, I don't care what you like. Like I don't. Like I just don't care. Like finders keepers, like first come first serve. You should have got here maybe like 30 minutes ago. Maybe you could have got a little Spodie, but you didn't because the universe is aligned for her to be in my family, not yours. I'm sorry. So you know, he's still trying to do a little small talk, and finally like me and Daniel were just getting frustrated and we were talking under our breath, but it was kind of loud. Like we're just like, yo, this dude is playing with our dog. Like why is this dude talking? Why is this dude holding our dog? Like what the fuck? So then the employee came up, she was like,
okay, look, I have to take her right now.
and he like took the dog, went to the back. I filled out more paperwork. Daniel filled out some paperwork too. And you know, after all that, we went around and we looked for leashes, all that stuff. Dude was still in the store and he picked up the Pomsky and was playing with the Pomsky. He's a window shopper, bro. He wasn't about to buy no type of dog. He was just about to hold the dog, spread his fucking germs, because my dog did end up having a cold after leaving that place because of all these fucking germs and people like him trying to hold fucking dogs and not buy a dog and give him a home. Spodie ended up going home with us that day, and that man did not get my dog. I got my dog and you didn't. Now I'm pretty sure you guys might think I was being petty, but hey, I mean shit, it is what it is. I could have been worse. Me and Daniel could have been loud as fuck and could have been like, hey bruh, get your hands off my fucking dog, but we didn't. We just talked under our breath and stood right over him and just waited for him to give our dogs to the employee. Like it could have been much worse. Okay, so that is it for the story time about how this dude tried to take our fucking dog and he did not succeed. Has that ever happened to you before? I mean shit, that could happen to anybody, not just with a dog, but like maybe like when you're at the mall and you're trying to get some shorts and you and this bitch touch the shorts at the same time. You looking like, bitch, I ordered this on layaway, fucking me, leave my shorts alone. Let me know if that's ever happened to you, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.